How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the 7th inning program. We were pretty much on point with all of our predictions except for the set 43 headliner Joey Bart. I was kind of thinking Bobby Witt Jr., but this card is actually, I'd rather have this one, honestly. I don't know if he's better per se, but he is a catcher with diamond defense, and this card crushes the ball against left-handed pitching. So let's go ahead and hide all of this stuff. We'll talk about the brand new content update. The only thing I'm not going to be going over is the Tops Now players in this video, because a lot of these cards are better than the Tops Now, and they're, I guess, more hyped up than the Tops Now players. Some of those cards are pretty good. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is the 7th inning program past 300 stars. Now, the reason why they put this gold legacy pack at 450 is so that way people can unlock these cards in a different way rather than grinding out the XP reward path, or if for whatever reason they might have selected two of the same player here. Maybe they took two Bryce Harpers or two Aaron Judge cards. Now they have an opportunity to earn this yet again, so that way they can complete that Trout voucher. I think that this is pretty cool. At the same time, for me though, I already have all three of the cards. I've already got the voucher. This is absolutely useless, but I think that it's cool for other people. Anyway, let's continue on. We have the player program within the 7th inning, and this is going to be linked up for 20 program stars after you complete the moments for this Silver Slugger Nelson Cruz. This card is extremely good. He is a Seattle Mariner, and I wasn't sure if he'd get a Mariners card or this one, but he does have over 100 power against both sides, maxed out contact against lefties, and 114 power against lefties. That 66 vision is his lowest hitting attribute. That's not going to really matter as much. I kind of wish he had 90 contact against right, though. That would make him even better than that 89. It just seems like when you have 90 or even 100, it seems like every 10 attributes that you move up, your player gets significantly better. Anyway, that 92 arm strength is good, but the defense is terrible. He's not worth using out there. Only plays the corner outfield positions, but ultimately a very good card. Also a part of the award series for that Mike Trout collection. The shark map was indeed the clue for something in the water in relation to the 7th inning program. So with that being said, it doesn't really look like we would have turn-based missions unless they would be to focus on attacking the Oakland Athletics stronghold or the Giants stronghold. They didn't talk about much more than the rewards for this conquest. They just simply said that this map always has the most rewards and the best rewards involved with it. So if you're looking to get Mike Trout, you might want to hold off and purchase some of the select players that come out of these choice packs that will be implemented in here, as well as you might want to sell some of those cards in advance to make a profit. I'm not exactly sure, but I would assume that we will have a variety of packs in this conquest map. I'll be going over how to complete this as soon as the program drops tomorrow, if everything goes as planned. But I think that this pack right here is one of the most underrated packs, or one of the most valuable packs in this program, or at least throughout the entire series of programs. This Sergio Romo Prime version is going to be amazing. This is a reward for the 150 stars in the 7th inning program. That Mark Burley is going to be amazing. Signature Series card, has a really nice motion and is very smooth to control in the game. Matt Carpenter, who could have had a Player of the Month card earlier in the year, gets his Prime version here, and this is probably why they didn't choose that Player of the Month card, because they already either selected this Prime version, or instead of when they decided to go with a different Player of the Month, they decided to come out with this card. So it could be one of those two, but ultimately a very good choice pack right here. I think that this is solid all around. I'll be selecting Sergio Romo and probably buying Mark Burley, maybe even Matt Carpenter. Once again, I already have most of the Prime cards I need, and I also have the Signature Series players. One thing to keep in mind, though, if you collect 5 Signature Series players within this 7th inning program, you will gain an additional 20 program stars, I believe. It might be 15, but it should be within that range, 15 to 20 program stars for those 5 Signature Series players. I know they mentioned it, but I was in the middle of taking some screenshots. We'll go ahead and get into the 7th inning bosses. This was indeed Walter Johnson. I honestly thought it could be Goose Gossage. I know a lot of people were thinking that the clue for this could be a Signature Series Goose. And we'll talk a little bit more about Goose in this video, actually, as we move later on. But this Signature Series Walter Johnson is very good in terms of attributes and on paper. However, this card, I feel, will get absolutely lit up in the game. Even though he has double outlier, he has the outlier on his fastball and the sinker. He only has 2 other off-speed pitches, a curveball and a changeup. He might be effective against some players in the game, but, you know, once you get to, I would say, Hall of Fame difficulty, you know, 700 and 800s, and then even Legend on 900 difficulty or 900 rating in ranked seasons, this card's not going to really perform that well. I think that the ball is pretty easy to pick up out of his hand, and I kind of talked about that in my previous video. But when you prestige this card, he will be a little bit better in terms of shrinking that PCI. Also, his clutch attribute goes up a little bit. That's nice, but he already has maxed out velocity and break, I believe, so those don't move. 125 stamina is pretty good. That's certainly going to be effective in pitching a lot of the game if he can, you know, get through multiple innings without getting lit up. That's all I'm thinking about with this Walter Johnson. I'm not going to choose this card, though. Frank Thomas, Prime version. I was mistaken on this prediction. I thought that we would get a Signature Series Frank, very similar to the card that we got last year. If you take a look at this one, though, almost the same attributes. If you prestige this card, they're pretty close to that Signature Series. I think the only thing that's a little bit lower is the vision. So all around, though, pretty solid card. The thing about this one, when you prestige Frank, he does get bronze defense, so that's much better than the common defense that he would have without prestiging him. I don't know. I think that I might have to choose this Frank Thomas now and then buy Bryce Harper. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I was leaning towards Bryce Harper, and here is his attributes, and then, of course, the poll that they put up. Does he have the best card art ever? And he might. I don't know. He's blowing a bubble there. MVP Bryce Harper looks pretty solid. Amazing power against right. Great contact as well. Kind of looking like Jim Tomei, like they mentioned, with better fielding and speed out there if you wanted to use Bryce Harper in the outfield. He doesn't have the defense that I was looking for, though. That's the one thing about him. He doesn't reach any extra thresholds when you prestige him, in the sense that he won't receive silver defense. He won't get any, I guess, thresholds in terms of speed for elite speed or anything like that in terms of stealing. The thing that does help, though, is that his power against lefties goes up a little bit. Same thing with the contact against lefties. It gets over the 110 mark, which is helpful. I think that that's the one threshold, or I guess hidden threshold, that he does beat in that way. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this right here. This schedule is pretty important. We have, of course, the program coming out, this Headliners pack. I think that Joey Bart's pretty good. He might be more expensive than some of the other headliners that we've gotten recently because he is a catcher. We have the Conquest map. We have the Battle Royale rewards. And that's kind of where I think we might see Goose Gossage. Honestly, I think that signature closer is either Billy Wagner or Goose Gossage. I don't think it would be anybody else, but I could be mistaken. They could go with Dennis Eckersley, I guess, but I would rather have the other two guys. And then, of course, we have some more stuff happening on Thursday. We have a Thursday update rather than a Friday update. And that looks to be like some Tops Now players, different from the ones that are coming out tomorrow, I think. Right? Because, yeah, Tops Now players will be released tomorrow. Yep, on the 14th. This screenshot is very small while I'm recording this video. But there's also a player program coming out for on the 20th. A new event and headliner. So there's a few things to keep in mind there. I think what I'm going to do, though, is potentially buy one of these beach ball packs. I think that I'm going to make a bad decision in doing so, but I might honestly buy both of them. Maybe not right now. I might save one. Because I honestly don't even know if that's a good idea, though. If they release an elite round with this, then that might not be the best idea. I know you guys want me to open this, and I feel like they're going to take them out soon. You know what? Let's just do it. We might make some stubs here. We got 6 Twitch Drops packs. How do we do that? I was only in the SDS stream. I'll take it, though. Let's open up these packs. Why not? Let's make some poor decisions. I've been opening up packs recently. Pulling some diamonds as well. I'm excited about this program. Let me know what you guys think about the 7th inning program and all the rewards. The Tops Now players that are coming out are also pretty good. I mean, that Sonny Gray's a 97 overall. Looks pretty solid, as well as Mitch Moreland, I would say, is the best hitter out of those. But we didn't really get to see his attributes in full. They kind of compared him to another player. And I didn't have all the attributes on those guys, so I didn't want to include only a couple of them. But here we go. I mean, one pack for 40,000 stubs. We need a rare round right here. 99 overall player. And we did not get it. We did not get it. We'd lose out on still only about like 15K. So that's not bad. It's a good way to end the video. But I would have loved to see Luis Robert here. I probably would have chose him. I'm still saying his name wrong. It's definitely Luis Robert. But I've been saying it the other way for a little bit. It's just a habit. I'm going to go ahead and take, I guess, Kenny Lofton here. I don't know which one's going for the most. Someone just sold him, so I probably just chose the wrong guy. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.